Good morning, first graders. So we are going to read Mercy Watson, Princess in Disguise, with permission from Candlewick Press. It is written by Kate DiCamillo, and it's illustrated by Chris Van Dusen. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson have a pig named Mercy. Mr. Watson, Mrs. Watson, and Mercy live together in a house at 54 DiCamillo Drive. One October afternoon, in the living room of the house on DiCamillo Drive, Mrs. Watson had an idea. "Darling," said Mrs. Watson. "Yes," said Mr. Watson. "Halloween is coming." "It most certainly is," said Mr. Watson. "I believe that Mercy should dress up," said Mrs. Watson. Mercy opened one eye. "I believe that Mercy should dress up and go trick-or-treating," said Mrs. Watson. Mercy opened both eyes. She liked very much the sound of the word treating. "What a splendid idea," said Mr. Watson. "But what should Mercy be? What do you think Mercy should dress up as?" Ooh, those are some good ideas. Let's see, chapter 2. "Should Mercy be a ghost?" asked Mr. Watson. "I don't think so," said Mrs. Watson. "A pumpkin?" "Not quite right," said Mrs. Watson. "A pirate? A robot? A witch?" "No, no, no," said Mrs. Watson. Mercy sighed. She closed her eyes. She fell asleep. "Wait, then," asked Mr. Watson. "What should Mercy be?" "I am quite certain," said Mrs. Watson, "that Mercy should be a princess." "Of course," said Mr. Watson. "It is obvious. Why didn't I think of that?" "You must go and find her a tiara," said Mrs. Watson, "and I will make her a princess dress." "I am on the case," said Mr. Watson. "Oh, Mercy," said Mrs. Watson, "you will be so lovely. You will be beautiful beyond compare." Chapter 3. Mrs. Watson measured Mercy from snout to tail. She measured her from side to side. She measured Mercy around and around. "Heavens," said Mrs. Watson, "I hope I have enough fabric." When Mercy woke up from her nap, Mrs. Watson was smiling at her. "Darling," said Mrs. Watson, "your dress is finished." "Oink," said Mercy. "I know," said Mrs. Watson. "It is stunning, isn't it? Let's try it on." Mrs. Watson put Mercy's right front leg into the dress. Mercy took her right front leg out. Mrs. Watson put Mercy's left front leg into the dress, and Mercy took her left front leg out. Oh no, that must be hard to try to put on a dress on a pig. "Goodness gracious," said Mrs. Watson. "Please hold still, or we will never get this dress on." "My darlings, my dears," called Mr. Watson, "I am home, and I have located the tiara." "Oh," said Mr. Watson. "Oh, Mr. Watson," said Mrs. Watson, "I am having a difficult time here. Mercy does not want to wear her princess dress." "Perhaps," said Mr. Watson, "you should tell her about the treats." "Well, you think Mercy will listen if she gets a treat?" "Maybe." Chapter 4. Mercy prickled up her ears. She liked treats. Her favorite treat of all was toast with a great deal of butter on it. "My darling, my dear," said Mr. Watson, "if you wear this dress, everyone in the neighborhood will give you treats." Mercy closed her eyes. She could see it quite clearly. Ooh, her favorite treat, what is it? Toast with butter on it. A great deal of butter. "But if you want the treats, you must wear the dress," said Mr. Watson. Mercy sighed. She allowed Mrs. Watson to put her left front leg and her right front leg into the dress. She allowed Mrs. Watson to zip the dress up. She allowed Mr. Watson to put the tiara on her head. Utterly regal, said Mrs. Watson. A porcine vision, said Mr. Watson. Mercy's stomach growled. She was looking forward to the treats. Oh, look how cute Mercy looks now. Chapter 5. On Halloween night, the doorbell rang at the Lincoln sisters' house. Ding dong! Sister, called baby Lincoln, somebody is at the door. Of course somebody is at the door, said Eugenia. It's Halloween. People are expected to be at the door when it is Halloween. Mole, said General Washington, Eugenia's new cat. Trick or treat, shouted Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson. Oink, said Mercy. Mercy is a princess, said Mr. Watson. She looks exactly like a princess, said Baby. She looks like a pig in a cheap dress, said Eugenia. Well, that's not very nice. Oh, sister, said Baby. In my opinion, said Eugenia, pigs should not go trick-or-treating. In my opinion, pigs should not pose as princesses. No, said George Washington. Oh, dear, said Baby Lincoln. Eugenia Lincoln slammed the door. That's not very nice. Do you think Mercy should get a treat? Yeah, she dressed up. Chapter 6. Eugenia seems upset, said Mr. Watson. Yes, said Mrs. Watson, she does. Mercy's stomach growled. Where are the treats, she wondered, and where is the toast? Look, said Mr. Watson, I think that Baby is trying to tell us something. Ooh, I wonder what Baby could be trying to tell them. Oink, said Mercy. She kicked up her heels. She ran around to the back of the Lincoln sisters' house. Follow that princess, said Mr. Watson. Ooh, maybe Mercy knows something. I wonder what it is. Chapter 7. Baby Lincoln was waiting at the back door. Shh, she said. I'm afraid that sister is not in a Halloween sort of mood, but I could not let you leave without your treats. Yum, said Mr. Watson. What a delightful array, said Mrs. Watson. What shall we choose, Mercy? Ding dong. Baby, shouted Eugenia, where is that treat bowl? I'm on my way, sister, shouted Baby. Hurry, hurry, Baby. Hurry, hurry, Baby said. Take something. Mercy examined the treats closely. She did not see one single piece of toast, but she did detect the faintest hint of butter. Butter, thought Mercy. Oh, said Baby, Mercy! Oh no, she spilled the candy all over. I wonder if Eugenia heard. Chapter 8. Oink, said Mercy. She snuffled the floor. There was a lot of candy. There was a lot of candy everywhere. Candy was not toast, but it would have to do. Mercy munched a lollipop. She ate a lemon drop. She chewed a caramel. Oh no, it looks like she ate too much candy. What is going on here? Shouted Eugenia. Why is the candy on the floor? And what is that pig doing in my kitchen? She's not a pig, said Mr. Watson. She's a princess. Mercy crunched a butter barrel. Thought Mercy, butter. And we'll finish the rest tomorrow. Bye, have a good day.